Dun, 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 dun. What's up, guys? Zero Aim here, back with another Demon Hunter video. I hope you liked that intro. It took me 9 seconds to make, but what's it called? Uh, yeah, I'm a little bit late with this video. I told you that I would be here probably like Tuesday, and right now it's Thursday, so I'll probably post this tomorrow. But what's it called? Yeah, I've just been busy with Demon Hunter. I got him to 110, first on the realm, pretty hype. Also, I got the upgraded Warglaives already. Just been doing a lot of garrison stuff, or I guess class hall stuff. It's the same thing, really. Got some mythic gear and heroic gear, whatnot. But yeah, just you know, doing some Demon Hunter stuff, and I figured out some tips and tricks. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, hey guys, so I guess I'm just gonna show some macros really quick and explain their usefulness and basically just why they're good for arenas, and uh, then I'll show you some gameplay of Demon Hunters in arenas and explain certain abilities and how to use them properly in arenas to be as effective as possible. Now, the macros are actually really small for Demon Hunter. I only have 4, and one of them's actually just an ability with a tooltip change, and that's simple. You just type number sign or pound key or hashtag or whatever you want to call it. I personally call it a number symbol, but number symbol, show tooltip, and then space, and whatever the ability you want it to show as a tooltip. And then this is Arcane Torrent for me, which is right here. As you can see, it uses Arcane Torrent when I press it. But yeah, just so I can show my cooldowns better, it's just a better way to look at them. And then we have a normal kick. Now the difference with this one is that it has a stop casting line in it. So for instance, let's find a mob really quick. So here's a mob I can show you how this macro works really quickly. So I go over and I attack it as normal, and I build some fury. Now when I have I-beam active, normally you can't kick while you're channeling I-beam, but with the stop casting macro in it, if I just channel I-beam, I can cancel it when it, well, that, no. Alright, we'll scratch that. Okay, so here we are at a training dummy that can't harm me in any way, and I'm not going to move or anything or highlight anything. Hopefully nobody comes by and uses an ability, because for some reason Fraps seems to like to lag me right now. But this macro basically just interrupts my I-beam, so I guarantee that I get the kick off. So that's good. I'm gonna try to click a macro. Okay, we did it. Okay, all right. So we already explained this one back when I got pounced by some mana sabers. Now this one's simple. It's a mod shift macro for imprison. Now this allows me to imprison my main target with a simple button, and then if I hold shift down and then hit the same exact button, it'll imprison my focus target, which is very important for PvP. Focus macros are a huge part, and then we have our focus kick, which is also stop casting, so it interrupts my own I-beam in order to kick a spell instantaneously, which is definitely all you pretty much need for Demon Hunters, though I do suggest getting normal focus arena 1, 2, and 3 macros. Now this helps you simply just by clicking it, key binding a button to instantly focus any of your enemy's frames. Also, focus target helps me a lot. As you can see, I can just simply focus whoever I'm targeting. One of those guys. With a simple button, very easy. This is the same thing, just I don't know why I do this, but these are party macros. I don't use these on my Demon Hunter because I don't have to cast anything on my party, but on characters like my Shadow Priest, for instance, or my Windwalker Monk, I use party focus target macros, so I can instantly target them and heal them. Though it would probably be easier to just have a macro where the heal itself is instantly on your party, but I use these. Also, where is it? Oh, right here. these are just target arena 1, target arena 2, and target arena 3. Now this is just simple targeting, just targeting people in arenas, and that's all you really need for arenas as a demon hunter. For macros, um, so there's some other things that you can do as well. Let's see if I can open up my talents without lagging. Oh, okay, alright, we dropped 20 FPS really quickly. Oh, okay, another 10 FPS. Alright, we're good. If you play Nemesis, for instance, which I've been swapping between Nemesis and Momentum, though I think I like Momentum more because it has more swapping power. The more I test it, it like just allows me to swap my targets, whereas Nemesis makes me attack a single target. Um, if you have Nemesis, you can macro it with Chaos Blades, seeing they're both a 2-minute cooldown, and Nemesis is on a global, and Chaos Blades isn't, so you can just do that. Um, just some other little simple macros that you can do in here, like if you play Master of the Glaive, you can have a focus throw glaive, so you can slow your focus target to peel for a healer, or some stuff like that, basically, or even maybe a focus fell blade. I don't know why somebody would do that, but who knows? You know, it could it could save someone's life someday. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think there's really any need for focus macros here. Nope, just pretty simple stuff. Um, so that's macros on a nutshell. Uh, I'll leave links in the description to each part of the no, I won't do that. But that's macros. Just so you know, it's just 4 easy ones. You can pause the video at any of these just to copy, paste arena if you want. This one's the most complicated one because it's a mod shift, but that's macros, and now we'll move on. So in this clip, you can see we're playing Windwalker Demon Hunter, and we're going up against double Windwalker. Now I told my friend to stay on the pillar and make them come to us. That way I can guarantee that we're going to force what we're going to force. I don't have to like follow them. And we just pop all cooldowns right here just to force Karma instantly. And right as soon as we force Karma, I trinket here, and I do as much damage into it as possible, and then I reverse magic the Karma back onto people. So they take all that damage they just did to me with their Karma. So that's how that works. Simple little trick, and that's why reverse magic is insane versus Windwalkers, as you can tell. And then I just kite and live, basically. Simple as that, guys. So in this clip you can see that you can fell rush while you're spectral guising in order to get rogues and ferals and any other stealth class out of stealth, which is insanely helpful. And you'll also see at the end of this video me reverse magicking a Karma back onto the Windwalker again. It just doesn't work for them ever. But yeah, that's about it. So my friend just mentioned to me that he wanted some tips about momentum and playing around momentum instead of Nemesis. And so I'm just going to read my whispers to him in this and put it in the video so everybody can know about what I just told him, because it's actually really important, and it's probably one of my favorite talents to play now that I've played it a lot. But what I told him was, don't really worry about ventral retreating to keep momentum up, unless if your back is against a wall, and that reason is because if you ventral retreat off your target, it takes you a few seconds to get back to your target, and by the time you get back to your target, it's already gone, so there's no point, unless if your back's up to against a wall, where you'll only ventral retreat about 5 yards, and then you'll be right there. So for instance like that, so I'm already on my target and I still have it. The next thing I told him is that you fell rush back normally if you ventral retreat, and it refreshes your momentum back to 4 seconds. It doesn't stack, so it's useless to just ventral retreat really. And normally if I'm not against a wall and they're playing in the open more, I ventral retreat into a throw glaive to get some damage in with it at least, and then do that normally what I just did. It's just a little bit of extra damage, but really you can keep up momentum for about 16 seconds straight without using anything. So for instance, fell rush, 1, 2, 3, fell rush, 1, 2, 3, 4, ventral retreat, and then you get another fell rush here, and then you actually have to wait a few seconds once it's gone. Like I said, about 4 seconds. So you get 4 seconds of downtime on it, and then you get another 8 seconds. So really, it's not bad at all. The next thing I asked him, or he asked, was how do you implement it into your meta, and I'll show you that right now with basically my not my opener, more my opener for twos at least, because twos is just simple. But normally I just run in, do the normal, and then when we're about to burst, I'll ventro retreat into a meta leap because you can do that into Chaos Blade's artifact weapon. Um, so that uses up the time on my ventro retreat. My ventral retreat momentum, so I actually do enough damage. And the reason why you can just do that whenever, because you meta leap back onto your target instantly, so you use up the momentum really well. And also, you can just simply what's it called? Fell rush after using your cast blades and fury, and then you I beam, because I beam has basically the range of your foul rush. So if you're on your target and you I beam 180, you'll guaranteed hit it, unless if they start moving, which normally they. It's really hard to move away from actually, or they'll lock you out, which is fine because then it just absorbs a kick for your healer. So why not, right? Also, another thing I forgot to mention is that when you like either fell rush in or you venture retreat into the meta stun, you want to make sure you throw something that uses fury in there, so you're not capping out your fury meter. Because really, having 100 fury stored up is useless. You should just always have a chaos strike. You should basically hover around like 60 to 70, and then drop to about 40, and just try to keep it up around 40 to 70 is like your main goal, really. Around there is like a pretty good uh, measure of stuff, and that helps a lot having first blood because it reduces the fury cost. So you don't really have to worry about spending massive chunks of your fury bar other than chaos strike. So that's easy. But basically, it's just that. That's how you manage your momentum. Is you're just making sure that you only venture retreat when your back's to a wall, so you have complete uptime with momentum, or you expect to venture retreat away, or you venture retreat and not care about the buff at all, which is basically what I do. Normally I just use my foul rushes to keep the buff up. It's not really important to venture retreat to keep it up, but sometimes I will. And you'll see me doing that in other videos. So keep an eye out for how I play that, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.